Hello, this is Mike Earn, and this is the Forex Market Weekly Forecast. Before we get started, let me show you our product. This is our premium Forex signal service, which goes for $200 monthly. And when you join this service of ours, what you get is highly profitable trading signals that can take your trading to another level. Now, when we gave free signals, those who took those free signals can attest to how profitable those free signals were. But our profits made on this premium forex signal service is nothing. It cannot be compared, right? Cannot be compared. There's nothing to compare to the free signals that we offered previously, because you make so much more profit with this premium forex signal service. So if you'd like to join the premium forex signal service, look in the description below. There's a link to my Telegram contact. You can chat me up on Telegram, copy the link, paste it in your browser, and chat me up, and let's talk from there, and let's see how you can get started. It costs $200 monthly, but the truth is, our service is actually worth a lot more than $200. Yes, a lot more than $200. So yeah, let's go into the business of the day. So we're starting with GBPUSD. Now with GBPUSD, we analyzed a couple of we had a couple of expectations last week, and a lot of them has been put on the chart. I think a few weeks ago, we said the market was going to come this low. It did. We said the market was going to go this high. You can see the drawings, the lines I put on the chart. These lines, most of these lines were there before the market actually played out. So I said I expected the market to drop. It did. I expected the market to come in here, and it did. Now, what we're expecting going into the new week should be that there's a possibility that the market drops off from here. This zone being a major zone in the market, there's a possibility it drops off from here down into the zone. And you can also see that I have slated other possibilities. I've put in my chart other possibilities that the market may continue upwards, and possibly do a retracement into the zone and continue higher. So most of this are very likely. And since the market is just playing along with a lot of the things we're expecting, I don't think there's much analysis to be done today, because hey, we are still expecting the market to either drop off or give us a bullish close above this and continue upwards. So if this market maintains a close below the 1.25986 zone in the new week, then we should expect to see the market drop off. I expect to see the market drop off to as low as 1.20394, and the reason is because the GBPUSD market is currently a bearish market, right? It looks like it's been going sideways, but in the long run we can see that it has been a bearish market. So I expect that it continues as a bearish market, right? But if the market opens this new week and then closes above this zone, this 1.25986 zone, and continues upwards, I would expect that it comes into this trend line that we put out here. Is actually the trend line was actually drawn from the weekly, so I'd expect that it either comes into this trend line before it drops off, right? So that's what I would expect. So that's that for GBPUSD. So let's move on to EURUSD. Now with EURUSD, what do we have here? EURUSD is still bearish market. It has not challenged the previous highs of the market. So what I would expect is that going forward into the new week, that if the market comes into this 1.08809 zone and gives us, if the market comes into that zone as a, what do we call it now, as an interaction with that zone, then closes below, then I would expect the market to drop off, right? I expect the market to drop off from that area. I'm talking about closing on the day close candle, right? Because that's what we analyze on this channel. Day close, it gives us a day close bearish signal. Then I would expect it to drop off to at least this zone because it's a bearish market, so we expect much more bearish momentum, right? But if the market doesn't do that, and the market comes into the zone, this 1.06372 zone, and gives us a bullish close above, then I would expect the market to, the bullish day close above, I would expect the market to at least come into this 1.07246 area before it continues. It most likely continues downwards, right? That is what I would expect for EURUSD. That's what I would expect for EURUSD. So now let's go to USDJPY. Now for USDJPY, I think we're beginning to have something that might interest us, right? I told you, if you check the previous analysis on this channel from previous weeks, I told you that USDJPY broke out of this zone and left us with no previous data going by our chart. Left us with no previous data to predict a major zone in the market. So since it's a bullish market, we just have to keep our fingers crossed until we have something to work with. And now what do we have? We have the market coming into this coming back into this previous resistance level of the 151.65 area. This 151.151.65 area. The market has broken above that, now it's coming back into it. Now if it comes into this area, violates that zone and gives us a bullish close above the 151.65 area, then I would expect to see a bullish continuation from there, which I have already charted out or drawn out over here. I'd expect to see that bullish continuation above, and since the market has been bullish for years, I don't think we should expect anything different. I think I saw a write-up from a trader, or let's say a quote. I think it was a quote from a trader last week or some weeks ago. I don't know when precisely. He said the market is most likely to continue trending than it is to go in the opposite direction of the trend, right? So, and I think it is wise to just play with the trend. So since the market is coming into the zone, we expect the market to actually come into this area. Then if it gives us a day close above, after coming into that zone, it gives us a day close above that area, with a bullish signal, then we can play a bullish move right there. So that's that for USDJPY. So now to USDCAD. Now USDCAD has also been what would I call it? I think this is bullish. I'll call it bullish, definitely. Yeah, it is bullish. The market has been bullish, and there's a bullish continuation that I expect, right? And the reason is that The reason is that I believe the market is going to challenge this previous high. That's what I believe. I believe the market is going to break above this previous high. Let me, point that out. This previous high. I believe the market is going to break above that previous high. How soon? I don't know, but I believe it is. And we can also see this bullish pin bar right here. You can see the market, trying to tell us it might actually, push out. We've had if we look closely from the weekly, or let's look at the monthly, what we have here is a bullish move, a pause, right? A pause that has been like a range. And reasonably, what you expect is a continuation of that bullish move. If the sellers could not send the market downwards and the buyers had maintained that much momentum, then it's expected that the market will continue in the direction that it has been coming from, right? Because the sellers have not been able to push it back to the significantly to the opposing direction. Yeah. So now, what should we expect? Well, I would expect that the market from this point should be looking at the 1.37908 area. That's what I'll be expecting. As long as the market maintains a close above the 1.36559 area at the open of market this new week, then I think we would see the 1.37908 area. And yeah, what if the market breaks down into this area in the new week? Well, what I would expect is that if the market gives us a bullish day close above the 1.35866 area, then I would expect that the market, should continue higher from there. That's what I would expect, right? Because I will consider this enough, reversal or enough retracement to get some momentum for the market to push higher. And you can actually tell that this zone is actually a significant area in the market. Let me point that out. This particular zone, yeah, this particular zone is actually a very significant area in the market. We can see it play out here, we can see it play out here, we can see the struggle or the tussle over here. So it's a significant point in the market, apart from the fact that I had already plotted, my lines there. It's from the price action, you can also see that even when the market had to break out of that zone, it needed a lot of momentum. Now there's a possibility that this momentum was caused by news, but from our reading of price, this is what we can tell, that the market attempted several times to break above that area, but the area successfully kept returning the market until a massive bullish move happened, which broke that zone. So the market coming back into this zone might signal to the fact that we should expect the market to push higher from there. So that is that for USDCAD. Whichever of those scenarios play out, that's good. I think I mentioned the market, if the market maintains a close above the 1.36559 area, then we should be looking at taking it to the 1.37908 area. So I think that's that for the new week. That's what I have for you for the new week on USDCAD. Now to AUDUSD, but before that, let me remind you, or for those who are just joining, let me show you our product. The product is the premium forex signal service, which goes for $200 monthly, and what you get are highly profitable signals. If you follow the analysis on this channel, you would know that we get to predict the market with really high probabilities, right? How much more when you come into our paid signal service, you would get the real juice, the real deal, what would really make you a lot of money from the forex market. Of course, you can make money just following our analysis and signals here, but you can also make a whole lot. You will definitely make a whole lot of much more money getting our premium forex signal service. In this signal service, we do not just analyze the market, we actually give you the real signals that you input into your trading platform and get to make profits just as I do as well. So that is that for the premium forex signal service. If you'd like to chat me up, my contact is in the description below. My Telegram contact. Copy the link, paste it in your contact, paste it in your browser rather, and chat me up and let's talk on how you can be one of us. So that is that for the premium forex signal service. Now to AUDUSD. AUDUSD, yeah. So AUDUSD has been bearish. AUDUSD has been bearish for quite a long time right now. So what should we expect for the new week? Well, I made this prediction that if the market comes into the zone, we can see the line right here. If the market comes into the zone and gives us a bearish close below the zone, the 0.65977 area, which has not happened yet, we should look forward to the market crashing down into the close to the 0.62719 area. So we haven't gotten that yet, so that is also still a possibility. So if the market gives us that, that's good. The market gives us that scenario, that's good. But if the market also continues higher into the 0.66817 area and gives us a bearish day close candle, and that's significant, then we can also look forward to seeing the market sell off into the 0.64665 area. Why is that? Well, the market is bearish, so there are expectations that after a deep retracement there will be a continuation in the major trend, right? So that's what my expectation would be. You can see something happen over here. I hope you can see the line. Let me draw it over here. You can see something happen over here. See the market dropping off, but then there was this retracement that took the market almost back to where it started from. In fact, back to where this started from. And as you can see, when the market dropped, continued dropping, it broke below the previous low. So I'll be expecting something quite similar here, but not, of course, I don't expect it to come back into the zone, but I would expect the market that if it gives us this deep retracement of coming as high as the 0.66817 area, it would give us some level of sell-off right there. Sell to the 0.64665 area. So that's what I'll be looking out for the new. That's what I'll be looking out for the new week. The two scenarios that I'll be looking out for. Now the Euro AUD. So Euro AUD hasn't fulfilled our expectation yet. You can see from my lines here, I predicted that the market could come into this 1.61884 area. When it comes in contact with that zone and gives us a bullish close above that zone, a bullish day close above that zone, then we should look forward to a bullish move from the market. So that's what I would expect. And it's also a bullish trend. It's a bullish trend on the long term time frame. It's a bullish trend, so I would keep my fingers crossed for that, for that to happen. right? It's a bullish trend, so I'll expect the market to come into the zone before it pushes higher. And is there any other thing we should look out for? Uh, for Euro AUD, I think that's it. That's it. But what if we get the market coming into this zone before that? What if we get the market coming into this 1.64093 zone and then gives us a day close below the zone? Then maybe we should also expect some, little bearish move down to the 1.61884 area. Yeah, so whichever one comes up first, you can be on the lookout for that. So down to Euro CHF. So Euro CHF hasn't played out any of our scenarios yet, and I'm not surprised because I consider Euro CHF quite a weird pair, a weird currency pair. So we still have the expectations that if it comes into this zone and gives us a day close below, that's the 0.99733 area. If it comes into that zone and gives us a day close below, then we should see the market fall off. But if it comes into the 1.00940 area, then and gives us a day close below that zone, a bearish signal, then we should also see the market fall off. But if it doesn't do any of that and comes into the zone, right, comes into the 0.94183 and gives us a bullish close above that zone, then we should expect the market to, make some bullish move that could come. It could come as close to come as high as the 0.97105 area. But I think there's a new scenario on my lookout for the new week. Since we had the market push higher a little, the market might come back into this previous zone of the 0.97105, and if it gives us a bullish day close above that zone, which is a bullish signal, I think we should, expect some move at least into the previous highs of these two tops. So we should expect a bullish move into the previous highs of those two tops that it has made in the past. So that is that for Euro CHF. Now to Euro JPY. Okay. Now for EURGBP, the market has been bullish, and now we have a significant bearish move that happened last week. So maybe this is the deep retracement that I spoke about last week that we expect, right? So it's looks like it's coming into play now. So now we have the market in this zone of the 164.283 area. Now, if the market maintains a bullish close above that 164.283 area, then I would expect the market, to push higher from there. Right? That's what I would expect because this is a very bullish market. I would expect the market to push higher from there into the 167.536 area at least. I don't think we should overweight for this because the fact that the market has been the market could pull this up in the market could do this, this crash could happen last week. Then I think we should have our guards up that there's a possibility that the market might want to push lower. So if we maintain higher, a bullish close above this, then we should look forward to having a 167.536 price, next week, or whichever time it happens, we should look forward to that happening. But if it comes as low as if the market continues to crash and comes as low as the 158.703 area, then I think it's cool to expect a bullish move from there into at least the 166.480 area. So I would expect that. For me, that's what I'll be expecting. Yeah, so that's that for EUROJPY. Now, let's go back to this. The premium forex signal service, $200 monthly, is available. It's now available to everyone. And yeah, so I'll be doing a review a review of the signals we've put on the channel so far. I'll be doing a review of the signals put on the channel so far without exaggerating. The channel so far has given us 100% win rate. Yes, 100% win rate, and that's, I'm not, trying to exaggerate or how will I say it, or cover a fact. It has given us 100% win rate. We've had trades on USD, trades on GBPNZD. We had a trade on EURUSD, trade on GBPNZD, and a trade on the last one was USDCHF. A buy trade on EURUSD. Buy trade, yes. I think it was, yeah, a buy trade on GBPNZD, then another sell trade on USDCHF, and all of them have given us profits, 100% win rate. So, this is just what you need to take your trading to the next level. Nobody is here to make life more difficult for you. Being a trader, coming into the forex market, you have a lot of people who are out to just make money off you without necessarily willing to add value to you. There are a lot of them out there. I'm not against people making money, but I'm against people making money at the detriment of others. Right? If you make a promise, I believe you should fulfill that promise. That's what I believe. Right? So if you're giving people hope that a particular strategy is going to change their lives, then I think it should actually do so if they follow everything that you say. So on the premium forex signal service, there's no fugazi. We're not here to make life difficult for anyone. We're here to help you. So with $200 monthly, you can get premium forex signals from us. Signals that would change your financial destiny for the better and take it really high. Now, I said something previously and I'm saying it again. There's no product like this that would help you as much as this would help you in the forex market as it stands now. And I stand my ground on what I'm saying. So let's go back to the business of the day. So GBPCHF. Yeah, so what's GBPCHF telling us? Well, the market has been falling, or the market fell, last week, or previous week. Now, what I would expect is that this scenario I pointed out, that if the market comes into this 1.11196 zone, then I would expect a bullish move. I still have that on the radar. And I also still have this scenario that if the market pushes into the 1.15672 area, then a sell-off is expected. I still have both scenarios on my radar, and that is still the analysis for the new week, and that still stands because the market has not printed any of those scenarios yet. So we have our fingers crossed and expect that if the market pushes into this 1.15672 area and gives us a bearish day close below, then we should expect a bearish sell-off. But if the market comes into this zone before going there, if the market comes into this zone, into the 1.11196 zone, and gives us a bullish close above, bullish day close above, which is a bullish signal, then we should, expect some bullish move from the market. I think the expectation is not so much bullish move, but yeah, that's fine because it's currently in a range. So we should expect some bullish move from there. That is what I was looking at for GBPCHF. Now to CADJPY. CADJPY seems to be coming closer to fulfilling my prediction of last week that I said if the market might come into the zone. Like the market comes into the 111.134 zone and gives us a bullish close above, then we should expect a bullish continuation from that point. And that is what we're going to be looking at. We'll keep our fingers crossed on that. But if the market breaks below that zone, then we should expect that if the market comes into the 110.305 area and gives us a bullish close above, then we should expect the market to give us that bullish continuation from that point. That is what I would also be expecting from that as well. So whichever of those scenarios occur, you can just keep your fingers crossed and know what to do when it's time. Now to the AUDCAD. Now for AUDCAD, AUDCAD actually broke above what we expected. I believe I pointed out that if the market comes into that zone, then we should expect a drop off. The market actually dropped off. You can see it right here with this big bearish candle, the black candle, this big one. The market actually dropped off, but not as much as what we expected. We expected that it's come into the 0.87976 area, but it did not do that. It just dropped off and closed below the 0.89157 area before the bulls continued their job the next day. So what do I expect from AUDCAD going forward? Now for AUDCAD, if the market now that the market has come into this major zone, if the market opens up and gives us a bearish day close below the 0.90448 area, then I would expect the market to drop off to at least 0.89751 area, right? That's what I would expect. But if the market continues bullish and gets into the zone of the 0.990996 area, then what I would expect is that if the market gives us a bearish day close below that area is not on the chart at this level of zooming in, so we have to manage it like this. So if the market comes into the 0.90996 area and gives us a day bearish close, right? A bearish day close rather, then I would expect the market to drop back into this previous zone of the 0.90448 area. And that's what I'll be expecting for AUDCAD. Let's move on to the next one, AUDCHF. Now AUDCHF is still, in between our predictions, hasn't fulfilled any of them. To know more details about the predictions I made on AUDCHF, you can visit the previous week's video. Now, I said if the market comes into the zone, into the 0.558637 zone, and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then we should expect a bullish move higher, right? But if the market doesn't do that and comes into the 0.61598 and gives us a bearish day close below that zone, then we should expect the market to sell off. But if the market doesn't do that, breaks above that zone and continues to the 0.6226 area and gives us a bearish day close below that zone, then I would expect that the markets will drop off from that area. So that's that for AUDCHF. Now just a reminder, another reminder, the premium forex signal service is available for all who are ready to take their trading to the next level. This year can be that here where you make really substantial profit from your trading. This year could be that year. You can, start with us. You can get started with us for $200 monthly. Now, those who used to follow our free signals can testify to how profitable they were, right? Those who followed them, but this cannot be compared to that, because this is so much more profit. There's so much more profit to be made from this premium forex signal service, and you need to just know that. Come on board. My Telegram contact is in the description below. Copy the link, put it in your browser and chat me up, and let's know how to get you on board the premium forex signal service. So let's go back to this. Now to AUDJPY. Now AUDJPY, we had a prediction that if the market comes into this 100.38 area, we should expect a bullish move from there. Yeah, so that is what is currently happening right now. We've seen markets come into that zone, violate that zone. We've seen a bullish close. We've not seen like the market have an interaction with that zone and give us a bullish close immediately, but we see that the market made an attempt to go bullish, but finally we have a bullish candle. Now, is this the point where the market is supposed to continue higher? Well, yes, we can expect that to happen, but with caution, of course. So, like you should approach, the trades that you do with your technical analysis. So now, what would I expect from this point? I would expect the market to push higher, just like I predicted earlier. That's what I would expect. But what if the market breaks below? If the market breaks below the zone and comes into the 98.385 area and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then I would expect a bullish move into the 100.38 area. That's what I would expect. Why didn't I talk about the market continuing higher forever? Well, we have to be cautious because of the momentum of this bearish move of last week. We have to apply some caution when buying, when we see a massive bearish move like this. We have to apply some caution. So that's what I'm just doing here. If we get the market coming to this zone, then it gives us a bullish day close above that zone. Then I would expect the market to make some bullish moves into the 100.8380 area. Yeah. So to CHFJPY. Now for CHFJPY, we predicted that if it comes into this zone, this 170.138 area, we should expect a bullish move. But the market has broken below that zone, right? So there's it did not do what we predicted. It did not move as we predicted. But there's also something we can look out for, going into this new week. If the market comes into this once it comes back into this previous 170, that's 170.138 area, then I would expect that the market might give us a bearish continuation at maybe just maybe into this previous areas, this previous lows, or this previous lows. Maybe, just maybe, we could get something like that. Let me see. Yeah, maybe the market could come that low, market come this low, or just stay at this low. Who knows? The market could do any of those. It could do any of those. So we just keep our fingers crossed. Whichever way it shows up, we play. We don't determine what the market does. We do what the market we play according to what the market shows us, right? When it comes to technical analysis. Yeah. So now, like I said, if the market comes into this 170.138 zone and gives us a bearish day close, then we should expect some sell-off. Yes, that's what I would expect. Now, and I think that is that. Yeah, that is that for CHFJPY. I believe we still have a long way to go for the market to come into this 151.445 area. So we skip that. So EURNZD, now for EURNZD, what should we expect? Give me a second there. Yeah, so EURNZD has been bullish. Yeah, EURNZD has been bullish, and we have a bearish weekly close below the zone, and we have this attempt to go higher, but then the market came back and also closed below this 1.79171 zone. So there's a possibility that the market might see some lower lows, or the market might see some lows rather in the new week, but we're not so sure right now. We're not so sure. But this is one thing to expect. If the market comes into this area, this one in between this the market comes into either the 1.75412 zone or the 1.75134 zone. Those zones are close and nearby each other. The market comes into any of those zones and gives a bullish day close above those zones, any of those zones, then I believe we should expect a bullish move from that point. Yeah, I strongly believe we should expect a bullish move from that point, right? But if the market doesn't do that, and then breaks above and gives us something as high as this, which was the previous expectation, it comes into the market comes into the 1.82777 zone, then, and gives us a bearish day close below that zone, then I would expect the market to come into the 1.80148 area. So that is the expectation for EURNZD. Now to EURCAD. Yeah, so EURCAD has been playing out nicely. I did an independent analysis of EURCAD on this channel when I saw this particular candle. This candle, let me see what date that was. This was the 23rd of April. I saw that candle playing out on the 23rd of April, and I quickly did an analysis and posted it here on YouTube that there's a possibility we see the market move from here, which is why I drew this line, move from this point into this zone. And guess what? It has been playing out nicely since then. We've seen the market making, that move. And is it going to I mean sell off before it gets into this point, into the zone? Well, we can't say, but we're glad that we can see the market push this high. And if you have if you have trades, if you're taking trades according to the analysis I made previously, you can also, be looking at breaking even or protecting even some profit at this point. You can be looking at putting your stop loss below the low of this bullish candle, which should have you in some profit, because expect that this bullish candle should be a signal that the market is pushing higher. So what should we expect going into the new week? Well, based on our analysis, if the market comes into this 1.48735 area, I would expect, if it gives us a bearish day close below that zone, comes into that zone, then gives us a bearish day close below that zone, then I would expect that the market would fall off a little, right? I would expect that for EURCAD. So that's that for EURCAD. Since we've had the analysis before, we can just move on to another one. But before that, let's take a look at our premium forex signal service. Mike Earn is offering a premium forex signal service for $200 monthly. Now, what you need to know about this premium forex signal service is that it's going to take your trading to the next level. No, not the next level, to the highest level, when you follow this the signals that we offer on this premium forex signal service, right? So those who followed our free signals when we offered them can testify to how profitable they were, right? And you cannot compare that to this, because this is totally higher level, right? And it is worth a lot more than the $200 we're charging for it. But of course, you get to pay $200 for this service monthly. My Telegram contact is in the description below. Copy the link, put it in your browser, chat me up, and let's talk about you joining this premium forex signal service, right? It is the best thing in the market. It is the best thing in the forex market, and I'm not mixing words when I say that. I know what I'm talking about. So I'll be waiting for you. I'll be expecting you. Let's talk about you joining and you taking your trading to the highest level possible. Back to the analysis. So we're moving on to CADCHF. Yeah, from EURCAD to CADCHF. Now for CADCHF, there is this expectations that we had this two expectations that if the market comes into this 0.67469 zone, then we should expect a sell-off from there. But if the market comes in between the 0.66031 zone and the 0.65971 zone, then we should expect the market push up a little before it falls off, and that is precisely what I'll still be expecting, right? That's what I'll be expecting for the new week. If the market comes into the zone, the market comes in between these zones and gives us a bullish close above the zones, then we should expect the market to push higher, at least into this area, right? Into what's the figure in that area? That's the 0.66729 zone. So the market comes into that zone, then I would expect a sell-off, and that is that for CADCHF. Moving on to NZDJPY. Let me quickly clear some of this. Yeah. Okay, So NZDJPY came into this major zone of the 91.296 area and gave us a bullish close. Right, it gave us a bullish close, which is really significant considering the fact that this market is a bullish market. Right, it's a bullish market. So I would expect that in the new week, if the market maintains a close above this 91.296 area, then we should expect the market to get as high as the 92.372 area, or even as high as the 93.342 area. And of course, it could also break above the previous highs. Right, this is what I'll be expecting for the new week. Yeah, but if the market breaks below that and comes into the 89.668 area and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then I would expect the market to push higher into the 91.296 area. That's what I would expect. And yeah, of course, if the market also pushes into the 93.342 area and gives us a bearish day close candle below that zone, then I would expect the market to drop off a little into the 92.372 area. It's a bullish market, so don't overstay your welcome when you are going bearish. Now NZDUSD. What is NZDUSD telling us? Well, first of all, we have to give ourselves a pat on the back that NZDUSD, gave us our prediction. I told you if the market comes into the zone, you can see from that line I put there that the market comes into this 0.59858 zone that we should expect a drop. Right, I told you that, but the market dropped a little, gave us one massive bearish move, but did not drop as much as expected. And of course, the market missed that zone, or the line rather, with a few pips. Right, it missed that line with a few pips. That's the 0.59858 area. It missed it by a few pips rather. Now, yes, I really wouldn't, be considering a trade like this, because naturally I want the price to come into my expected zone, right, which includes the line. It's not just about the line, but it includes the line. So I would not have, looked into it. But of course, we can give ourselves a pat on the back that we expected it to drop, and it actually dropped for a little while. So now for the new week, what should we be expecting? For the new week, if the market comes into the 0.60854 area and gives us a bearish close below that zone, then you should expect the market to come into the 0.59858 area. That's what I'll be expecting for the new week. Yeah, and there isn't much to other things to expect for the new week, considering how far away all those zones quite right now look. But just in case, we could just do this as well. In case the market also pushes as high as the 0.62046 area, then we get a bearish day close below that zone, then we can also look for opportunity to sell into the 0.60854 area. But if the market doesn't do that, if the market breaks below and comes into this zone, this 0.57879 area, and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then we should also expect a bullish move from the market, right? So that is what I'll be looking out for NZDUSD. That's what I think you should have on your radar for NZDUSD. Now for NZDCHF, moving on to the next one. For NZDCHF is in a zone that we considered significant, and we talked about also. We mentioned that if the market, since the market is on this zone, we can get the market, we might see the market drop off from this zone. We can see this previous line that I drew. We might get the market drop off from this zone into this zone, and we're still at that zone, right? We've not seen anything significant yet. So if we get a bearish day close below the 0.54468 zone, then we might see the market push into the 0.52968 area as well. So whichever of those scenarios, we expect that to happen if it gives us a day close below a bearish day close. That's a significant point you need to note. A bearish day close. A bearish day close is different from just a day close. For instance, this is a day close below that zone, but this is not a bearish day close. I'm talking about this last candle here. This is not a bearish day close. A bearish day close could be a pin bar. A bearish day close could be an inside bar candle or an engulfing candle like this one. A bearish day close could be just another candle that, you know, stands beside the previous candle. It could be anything like that, right? So now to this one, if the market breaks above, which is very likely considering the fact that the market has been pushed, you know, has been printing prices around this zone. If the market breaks above it and comes into the 0.55026 area, then what I'll look out for is, if the market gives us a bearish day close below that zone, I would be looking at the market, you know, falling off from there, right? That's what I would expect if the market gives us a bearish day close below the 0.55026 area. If not, we keep our fingers crossed for any other opportunity. Yeah, so that's that for NZDCHF. And before we move on, quickly, let me show you our product. The product is this, the Premium Forex Signal Service. Subscribe to the Premium Forex Signal Service for $200 monthly. The service we provide, or the service we offer on this Premium Forex Signal Service is worth a lot more than $200. This will take your trading to the highest level, the highest possible level in trading. This Premium Forex Signal Service will take your trading to that level. So join me, and my Telegram contact is in the description below. Copy the link, paste it in your browser, chat me up, and let's talk about how you can join us and how you can be part of what we do. Yeah, you know, those who took our free signals when we offer them, they can, you know, testify to the fact of how profitable those signals were. And you cannot compare those signals to this, because of course we are aware this is a paid signal service, and you know the best has to go into it. But you know, even apart from that, this is just so different. This, like I said, will take your trading to the highest possible level ever. The highest possible level. Yeah, so join us, and you'll be glad you did. So back to the analysis. Now for GBPNZD, what do we expect for GBPNZD? Well, the predictions we still have are still, you know, they're still in play. They've not been invalidated or validated yet. Now we expect that the market will come into, if the market comes into the zone, the 2.06291 zone, and gives us a bullish close above that zone, then I expect the market to push higher. Into a zone like the 2.09294 area. That's what I would expect the market to do. But This predictions, this previous predictions where I said the market, where predicted that the market could come into this previous, into this high as the 2.14984 area before, coming down. This is also a possibility because it has not invalidated that possibility. So we can also still see the market, like I previously predicted, the market come into the 2.14984 zone and gives us a bearish close below that zone. If it gives us a bearish close below that zone, then we should expect a drop off from there into that 2.10084 area, or like I predicted earlier, into this previous high, right, into this previous high for a safe sell, so we don't overstay our welcome in the trade. And so that's the stance for the GBP NZD trade, NZD analysis. Now let's move to the GBPAUD. Now for GBPAUD, what should we be expecting? Well, for GBPAUD, if the market comes into this 1.89044 area and gives us a bullish day close above that zone, then I would expect the market to push into the zone, into the 1.90102 zone, right, or even a lot higher, as high as the 1.91085 zone, right? That's what I would expect for the GBP and GBPAUD pair. And I think that's that for GBPAUD. Or if we see the market come as high as this, come back into this 1.91725 area, I would expect the market, if the market gives us a bearish day close below that 1.91725 area, then I would expect the market to fall off from there and most likely give us a big bearish move, right? That's what I think might happen. Yeah, that might happen for GBPAUD. So let's move on to GBPCAD. Yeah. So for GBPCAD, what should we expect? I think I predicted that if the market comes into the zone and we have a bearish day close, then the market might fall off. Well, we haven't exactly gotten that to happen. We haven't seen that happen yet. We've seen the market break above rather, but the market also broke below back into that zone and gave us a bearish close. So there's still a possibility that it drops off from there. Whichever way, we keep our fingers crossed. But I think we shouldn't look out for that anymore. Now, what I would expect that we look out for is this: if the market comes into this 1.73111, comes into this 1.73111 zone, or in between the 1.73111 zone and the 1.73254 zone, if it comes in between, or if it comes to any of those zones and gives us a bearish day close, a significant bearish day close from those zones, then I would expect the market to give us a little bearish move, at least into the 1.71427 area. That is what I would expect for GBPCAD. So to the next one, NZDCAD. Now NZDCAD has been bearish from the long term, or in the long term, but on the daily, it's looking like it just double bottomed and might be pushing higher. But of course, we cannot make hasty decisions. We don't know if it has double bottomed, or it's just doing a deep retracement. So what should we be looking out for? Well, since it is still in this zone, I would expect that a bearish close below this 0.82137 zone would expose this zone of the 0.81620 zone. That's what I would expect. That if we get a bearish close, a significant bearish close, day close candle, a significant bearish day close candle below the 0.82137 zone, then we should look forward to seeing the market price drop as low as the 0.81620 area. That's what I think we should expect. Yeah. But if you don't get that, if you get the market to come as high as the 0.82, you see the market come as high as the 0.82644, or even as high as the 0.82427. If it does any of those areas and gives us a bearish day close at any of those areas, then I would expect that we should look forward to the market selling off into the 0.81620 zone. So that's that for NZDCAD. Now, subscribe to our premium Forex signal service for $200 monthly. It's understandable that a lot of Forex traders struggle with making significant profits from their trading, but the premium Forex signal service that we offer is here to solve that problem. What you need to do is join the signal service. The contact to my Telegram, the link to my Telegram contact is in the description below. Copy the link, put the link here in browser, and chat me up and let me know that you're interested in joining our premium Forex signal service. Like I said previously, this signal service will take your trading to the highest level possible. There is no it doesn't get better than this, and I mean every word of what I just said. It doesn't actually get better than this. So please come on board and let's work together. You can take your trading profits, you can take your trading business to the highest possible level. Thanks for joining us for the weekly Forex forecast. See you later.